sad. Yeah. Really very sad, but you know, keep going with the therapy, mate. I was going to say something, but I won't bother. We'll move on to the next act. Now, who's changed his name since it was written on this piece of paper? So we're now going to move on to Danny Pensive. Danny Pensive? Hey! Oh, for fuck's sake! Paddington Bears, come on!
I love goldfish as pets they're overlooked. They're simple and they're beautiful and too small to be cooked. They're easy to look after and they're very easily fed. If you're allergic to fur or feathers, try a fish instead. I concede it's not a pet that you can take for a walk. And some say that their memories are very, very short. But they're beautiful to look at. If you're stressed, they make you cry. It's just one of the many gifts that give goldfish their charm. I'm loving this. It's been really good. It's cheered me up because I have been upset ever since David Tennant says he's not going to be Doctor Who anymore. Because I went to a pub with my friend and we were talking about it, and he said, Danny, what would you do if you had a TARDIS? And I was thinking like big clever things, like would you go back in time and try and stop World War II from happening? Or just go back a few years and tell Rod Hull not to get on his roof that night? And I said to my mate Dave, what would you do? And he said, I'd go back to 1970 and buy a house. Someone asked me, they said, who is your favourite Doctor Who? And I said the fifth one. And they said, Peter Davidson. And I said, no. This is my diary. This is what I do is I come on and I just read what's been happening to me. So, is that alright?
Yes!
Well, that's what's going to happen anyway. We had a boy at school, right? And we called him Turlo, right? And it wasn't because he was ginger, right? It was because his family were really poor. So they used to play out in his school uniform. And then one day I tried to do my mate Davey's head in with a rock. My reception for Doctor Who is very grainy, so... Yes. I have just bought a new Freeview box for my television. The reception is not very good, so I have bought a booster aerial. The booster aerial works at 32 MHz, and so does the Freeview box, so that when I turn them on both together, I cannot get any reception at all. Interference. I have tried putting the aerial behind my Doctor Who DVDs on the windowsill, but this has not fixed the problem. But instead it has boosted the signal from the aerial, what can now pick up phone calls made on the Orange network from the mast outside the window. So, last night, instead of watching Doctor Who, we listened in to someone on Called Neris who was phoning her auntie in Dundee about her cats who were sick. It's been really exciting today, like meeting the famous people, right? Because it's really exciting seeing people. Because I get really excited lots, because there's Mark Stixon there, right? That is Mark Stixon there, right? Because I was in Manchester the other day, right? And I walked past Granada Studios, and I saw Les Dennis, right? And it was Les Dennis. And I ran up to him and I pointed to him and I said, "You're Les Dennis," right? Now he knew that, right? Because he was Les Dennis. And then I thought, oh no, it's gone awkward because I shouldn't say that. So I thought, what can I say to Les Dennis? And I said, "Oh, Les Dennis, are you related to Stephen Dennis who plays Paul Robinson in David?" And he said, "No, I am not," in a very polite voice. And I should have left it there. But I didn't. And I said, "Maybe you should be, you've got the same shaped head." Who here... Right. It's just a stage you're walking through. I have just tried to start and keep an internet blog. Does anyone know what an internet blog is? It is like a diary, but you do it on the computer. I thought because you're not using any pens or any paper, it is really good for the environment, as you can record your memories for posterity without killing the people what live in the tree houses in the rainforest, what give you the paper and pens for to write with in the first place. I was talking to a man who works at the university who said that having an internet blog is worse than having a diary, because every time you turn on a computer, you use loads and loads and loads of electricity, and if you use too much electricity, you will get a carbon footprint, which is like wearing a big build-up shoe made out of bad electricity and is invisible, and Al Gore will come to your house and make you watch an Incredible Truth on your telly. I asked the man at the university if there was more carbon in a footprint than there was in a pencil, but he did not know. I told him that my granddad was a draftsman at the Civic Centre and used to lick his pencil when he wrote, but back in them olden days, pens had lead in them and he got cancer and died. I will still keep a blog on the internet, but I'm stopped going to my brass rubbing workshops at the church. So I may go to hell, but I am doing the right thing. I work in Timpson's, I cut all the keys. If you're ever knocked out, come and see me please. I can make a duplicate for any lock you like. Padlocks for back doors and deadlocks for your bike. A salesman came in one day handcuffed to a swivel chair. His key was lost, he kissed his boss, he was having an affair. I said I'm no magician, but there's one thing that's certain. I can't make a duplicate if you have lost the first one. I didn't always work in Timpson's though. I used to be the assistant for a stage hypnotist, but I don't know how long I did that for. I was worrying about today because I had to interview Fraser Hines, right, who's a very nice man, and I was going to get very stressed. So I was thinking of ways to not get stressed. So I was looking at alternative therapies, and I found some Hopi ear candles to take my stress away. Has anyone ever used a Hopi ear candle before?
Yes.
You have there. What is your name?
Sean.
Say hello to Sean.
Hello, Sean.
And what did they do for you when you used them?
I'm a therapist, I do them on all.
You do them, so you haven't used them
I
yourself?
have used it. Yeah, they just...
It's a simple question.
They crackle.
They crackle in your ear.
Yeah.
Because, right, I don't know if you've used one, right, but you put them in the ear and they suck all the wax out and makes you feel all sleepy, right? And I didn't think that's how they worked. I thought, like, what happened is you put them in your ear and all the wax melted in your ear and you pull it out like a plaster of Paris mold and then you That's not how it works. Now, you might have seen them in the shops. Have a look when you go past, like, her shop or Dr. Anne Herb's. There's a poster on the window, right, of a woman lying on the side like that, an old woman, and then a man's hand holding a candle coming out of her ear, like her head is a cake, or she's died and they're having a party. But don't do what I do, right? Because they come in packets of 2. I've tried to use them both at the same time. I have just bought a razor blade, one of those Gillette Fusion razors. One have got 5 blades on one side and one on the other. And why you have a blade on the other side, I don't know. Why? Because that's on the wrong side where your face is. But I thought, well, if you had 2 people and you got them really close together, you could shave 2 people. I won't tell one more bit and then I won't go. I have just found my new favourite radio station. Virgin Trains Jazz Connection. You can only listen to it on the train. I don't know what the best thing about Virgin Trains Jazz Connection is. If it is the fact that the music is the perfect accompaniment to watching the rolling hills of the English countryside, or if when you plug your headphones between the socket between the seats, it makes you feel a little bit like being a Neo out of the Matrix. Plugging yourself into a machine over which you have no control, apart from your choice of music. I was sitting on the train once next to a man who had never seen the socket between the seats on the train before, and he asked me what it was. I said, no one can be told what Virgin in-journey musical entertainment is. You have to experience it for yourself. It was getting very expensive and time consuming travelling on the train just so I could listen to Virgin Trains Jazz Connection. So I phoned up their customer services and asked if there was a CD of music that they played that I would buy when I was not travelling. And they said there was not, but were very helpful and sent me a list in the post. So I went to HMV and bought some CDs and took them home, but it is not the same when you're in the house listening to the music. So I tried sitting next to the window in my house when the music was on, and bumping up and down, and pouring hot coffee in my lap. It's not the same. I've written 2 jokes, especially for today. I have been thinking of opening a Doctor Who themed garden centre. I would call it Planet of the Seeds. Yay! That's not that funny, is it? I have written my own Doctor Who story, where the Doctor Who is having a new hearth fitted, and the delivery men come and deliver him a hearth, but it is the wrong one. So they go away and come back the next day with the right hearth, but don't take the first hearth away. So he cannot move in his console room because there are too many hearths. It's called Invasion of the Fireplace. If you want to see more of me, you can go to www.dennypensive.co.uk. I am now going to go and talk to John Ainsworth, who is going to give me a starring role in the next big finish.
I'll just tell you one more true story. which is about seeing more of me. You've had. Have I told you the stripper story? Yeah. So senior moment. But so anyway, we've been filming. If anybody who came to the talk this afternoon, following the hysterical people who fancied our bodies, machine gunning our hotel here in Jaya. We pulled out of that shoot, and it was a really, really tough time. And we ended up in Bali. And I said to my cameraman, I said, let's go and have a massage. And so we were in some posh hotel, right? And funny enough, I was presenting this thing. And we had a female director with us, but they separated us when we went down to the massage place. And so Steve, who was my cameraman, his wife always thought he had affairs, right, on location. He didn't. He never had an affair on location. I mean, would you have an affair with a bloody crocodile? This is ridiculous. So we went down to the massage parlour, and there's two little lovely girls there, right? And they say, you know, take the towels. We had swimming things on, right? Because we thought, you know, be respectful. We had our little shorts on, right? So we took our shorts off, and of course they had nothing on underneath. And so we took our shorts off, and these two little girls hit the wall. And, ah, what's that? You know, a naked man. So they put these towels on us, and then we lay on these tables, and they put this long towel on us, and they gradually massaged our bodies and folded it until it was over our privates. And it was, by that time it was a tower of towels. I mean, God knows, it's like macrame. You know how they managed to do it, right? And then they then put another towel over us, and I heard this some like water running, and Steve was taken off, and he was put in a shower and had a shower, and then I hear this sloshing, and I turn round, and Steve is being ladled with yogurt all over his body by two nubile Balian girls. And I say, Steve, think Jeff Hurst, the FA Cup, West Bromwich Albion. What year? What year? What year, Steve? Yeah. Jeff Hurst, third goal, right? And so we get through this, right? And then he's put in the shower, and then I have to do this, and he asks me football questions. And then he's taken to another room, and I hear this water slushing away. And eventually I joined him. And it ended up with Steve and me in a bar, being fed sorbet by these two girls, being scattered with rose petals. And I just wish his wife could have a picture of that. Really wonderful. Steve and Mark in the bar, being scattered with rose petals. So there's nothing stranger in life than real life. But thanks to all the comedians tonight. Didn't they do a fabulous job? And I'll always remember my opening line. Has anybody here got parents? Have a great night. Lovely to see you all. Disco's on now. Disco's on now. First dance is American. First in, best dressed. Lovely to see you all. Have a lovely night.